Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean, and this is our nightly video report for Monday, June 27th, 2016. So, another pretty brutal day for the markets. It was a follow through from Friday. We did finish off the lows, but I have a feeling that was a, behind the scenes, mystery buyer that was holding things up, because it looked like we could have seen some panic today. But any case, I had said that if the bulls fail to hold this support level, there's going to be a reaction trade, and it could be really, really fast down to the 2000 level, and we actually blew through that support as well, and close this gap right here, which was made all the way back in March. So they did this in 2 days. They closed this gap here. And we got a little bit of a bounce, but you can see right here that we don't have any bullish divergences on the 60-minute chart. So what that's implying is that we could get a bounce, maybe back up to this which was support is now resistance, someplace back up into the 2024 area, and then come back down and take these lows out and probably settle things up around the 1965. What that will do is set up some bullish divergences. Will be extremely oversold, and that only then I'd really be interested in possibly taking some type of long scalp. But I still am going to say that the safest trade right now is you manage your short positions. Don't be aggressive by entering new short positions, because we're losing 110 points in 2 days is a big, that's a lot of points that have been done. So you have to anticipate that there's going to be this, relief rally, mini short covering, move higher. And then once it runs out of steam, then we're going to come out and take out the lows. But the reason I don't like, really being a buyer is because we're nowhere near where the lows should be coming in. So it's going to be a sell the rallies is definitely probably going to be the safest route to go. But I think after these after we start to see some bullish divergences on the 60, then you may be able to look at it, because it's still, we could see a 30, 40, 50 point rally in the S&P and still be bearish. So right now I'm not really seeing anything that's supporting to take a chance on the long side. Like I said, if they move up, then you just want to keep an eye on this 2024. If they break above that, then watch them to try to close the gap, and that's at 2035. But again, there's so many resistance levels up here that you just have to be really, really careful. If you're buying, and be quick to take profits. So first, the initial things, we need the bulls that need to push it above the 206. That will get a reaction trade up to the 2024, possibly coming and closing this gap at 2034. So they need to get it above that. Bears, if they push through this 1992, then it's going to open the door for, a reaction trade down to 1965. But that's a pretty big drop. But you can't hold anything, say that nothing could happen in this market, because we've seen just the total, just chaos going on. So yeah, we could get down here. It's just not, it's not a great, say, bet that it's going to get here. So my thing is manage your short positions. If we get if we take this out, maybe step aside or wait for, these lows to get taken out, and we get some buy signals on the 60-minute charts, and then, cover your shorts and just wait to reshort the bounces. But I think that, buying right now, it's just really dangerous, especially at the fact that we broke through these support levels. So we don't have any bullish divergences. Again, we get a bounce and then back down again. Most likely it would be the 1965 that will come into play as support, and we will get some bullish divergences. On the 15-minute chart, which I had showed you guys yesterday, that we had some bullish divergences that formed on Friday, and that a bounce wouldn't surprise me, but it was risky just because of, fear is greater than fear is greater than greed, and we had a lot of bulls that were trapped in the market. So we could have seen a day like today, or we could have had a bounce and it would have made sense. But the move right now that took us down here actually blew away those the bullish divergences. And again, if we make a lower low, we're probably going to get it set up on a nice bullish divergence here. But I think it's going to have to go a little bit further for the 60-minute to jump into place. And then just on the bigger view, just remember, I still believe that we're heading all the way down to these levels before everything's said and done. And everyone's sighing about this Brexit thing, but trust me, our turn is coming too, because once we get closer to the elections, I think that this market's just going to be petrified, because I don't really think they like the outcome with whoever becomes president. So that's going to be the uncertainty on that side going forward. So I think the bulls have the work cut out for them. I wouldn't be surprised to see us, finishing much, much lower by the time this year ends. So with that, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.